and welcome. My name is Charyl and I want to thank you for joining me today. So for this sequence, we will be tweaking and playing with Sun Salutations A, B, and C, and we'll be focusing on opening up the front body for some heart opening and some back bending postures. So we will get straight into it. Come to Tadasana at the top of your mat. So arrive in your stance. Choose how far apart you want your feet to be. So maybe your toes are together, maybe it's wider. Listen to what your body has to say today. It might be different from yesterday. And then go ahead and ground yourself. So build your pose, engage those legs. Quads are lifting the kneecaps up. Stand firm. Arches lifted. Hips reaching towards the ground. Draw your belly in. Softly support your spine. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Arms down by your side. Palms face forward. Chin parallel to the floor. Take a moment here. Really ground. So stand firm. And then take a nice grounding breath. So inhale fully. Fill all the way up. And then exhale. Release what doesn't serve you. Use your next inhale to sweep your arms up and overhead. Inhale up. Good. Once you come to the top, bring the palms together, press them firmly against each other, and then pull your hands in prayer to heart center. So activate the arms, pressing your hands against each other, what's called an isometric contraction. And then do it again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Press the hands together, pull to heart center. Exhale. Good. One more time up. Good. Pull them at heart center. Pause here. Just creating a little bit of heat. Keeping the legs nice and firm. Don't lose the engagement with your legs. And then inhale, arms come up once again. Exhale, bend your knees as much as you need to as you arrive in a forward fold. Uttanasana. Release the crown of your head to the floor. Your hands come maybe to the floor, possibly your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Really long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Good. And then root to rise. Circle sweep those arms up again. Good. Exhale, take your forward fold. Good. Halfway lift. Long spine. Lengthen the crown of your head forward. Exhale, plant your hands and step back to a plank. So you decide if you want and are ready to be on your toes. Maybe you're not ready for that and you lower your knees to the floor. But pause here. Engage yourself. So draw your belly in, pressing your hands firmly into the mat. Good. When you're ready, bend your elbows straight back. Lower all the way down to your belly. See how slow you can go with control. See if you can lower in one piece. And once you hit the bottom, take your arms out wide, TP your fingers, and elbows point up towards the ceiling. Bring your shoulder heads up toward your ears and draw your shoulder blades down your back as you peel your chest up off the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lower. We'll flow through that 2 more times and maybe find that you can get a little bit higher each time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And maybe you don't, and it doesn't matter. We're just exploring. One more time. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. Nice. Release your arms down by your side, palm face down. Forehead still coming down towards the floor. Zip your legs in tightly towards each other. Try to make one leg out of 2. If you can, bring your big toes together to touch. Go ahead and do so. Pressing your palms into the mat. Lift your legs up off of the floor. Squeeze your glutes a little bit. So it's a little half locust. And then lower it down. Good. Doing that 2 more times. Lift the legs, pressing the pelvis into the floor. Lower down. Or just one more time. Lift. And lower. Release any tension you have in your legs, and then bring your hands to stack on top of each other up under your face. Rest some part of your face, either your chin or cheek, on your hands, and then just bend your knees and windshield wipe your legs from side to side. Nice. Then release the legs out long. Come to stillness. Bring your hands directly up under your shoulders and hug your elbows firmly towards your ribs. We're making our way to a downward facing dog. So you get here there however you like. You can go through child's pose or a tabletop or a modified plank. If you're ready and you feel strong, you can go through high plank. Just push yourself right back up like we lower down. And then pike the hips, right? Bend into your knees as much as you need. Come to your first Adho Mukha Svanasana of our practice together, downward facing dog. And then, if you feel like you need movement in your body, go ahead and take it here. If you like to pedal out your feet, wag your tail, whatever feels right. No movement is wrong, so just listen to whatever your body says. Take a moment to wiggle if you need to. And if you're ready for stillness, go ahead and find it. And coming to stillness, if you're still wiggling, heels reaching down, they don't have to touch, it's not important. Bend your knees if you need to, be kind to your hamstrings, hips lifting up. Push the floor away though, be mindful of dumping into your wrists. Releasing any tension in your neck, let your head kind of dangles, your gaze back towards your feet. And then on your next inhale, lift your heels, take your gaze forward. Make your way to the top of the mat. So you can jump if you're ready. You can take a giant step. Maybe you prefer a bunch of little teeny tiny steps. It doesn't matter. Come to your forward fold at the top of your mat. Release the crown of your head to the floor. Good. And then root to rise. Come to stand. Circle sweep those arms right back up. Urdhva Hastasana. Engage the legs. Notice if you kind of just hang out there. So draw the kneecaps up. Ground through the feet. See if you can separate your ribs from your pelvis just a little bit more. And then on your next exhale, have a seat in a chair. Utkatasana. Bend your knees. Lower your hips. Lengthen the side body. Good. On your next inhale, lengthen a little bit more. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, come to that forward fold. Good. Find your halfway lift, long spine. Good. Plant your hands, step back to your plank, take the vinyasa of your choice if you're ready for the toes or knees. So do whatever your body wants. Maybe you're ready for the chaturanga instead of lowering to the belly. Use your breath though. Splash your chest forward as you come to your back bend, cobra or an up dog. Make your way to your downward facing dog. Good. Arrive in your dog. Hug the arms in, right? Elbows are coming towards the middle of the mat. Press into the floor. On your next inhale, right leg lifts. Inhale. And exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Take your time. Back heel stays lifted. Rise up. Find Alanasana, high crescent. Build the pose so your legs are active. Squeeze those thighs towards the middle. You decide how deeply you want to bend in that front knee, but the back glute is on. Maybe you have a little micro bend in the back knee as well. So choose whatever's working for you. Once you've found a very solid, stable base, send your arms to reach forward so they're parallel to the floor. And then turn the fingers up towards the sky like you're giving somebody a high 10. Good job, you made it to yoga. Stand firm here. The only thing moving is the shoulders. So from here, pull your shoulder blades together as you inhale. Try to leave those arms nice and straight. And then as you exhale, spread your shoulder blades far apart like you're pushing something away. Do it 2 more times. Inhale, pull. Exhale, push. Inhale, pull. Exhale, push. Right, come back to neutral first. Arms reach up towards the sky. Stay with me. Straighten your front leg. Bend into your back knee even more if it was already bent. And then lower the left arm down and reach towards the back heel. You don't have to touch it. It's just the direction of travel. We have no expectation. And then make your way back to that high crescent. Bend the front knee, straighten the back. Use your next exhale. Take a twist over your front leg. Arms come out east and west. Now unwind yourself, both arms up. Inhale. Exhaling, hinge forward. forward, frame your front foot, step your right leg back, maybe go straight into a chaturanga, maybe pass through a plank. Make your way through, splash the chest forward, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a moment here in your down dog and just check in with your right and your left side. And when you're ready, on your next inhale, lift your left leg up. And step it through. Take your time arriving in Alanasana high crescent on the second side. Arms reaching up. So build your pose here again. Activate the legs. That back glute is on. And then goalpost the arms. So simply bending the elbows, having your upper arms, your triceps parallel to the floor. So we're going to play with that shoulder movement again, but this time with the arms in a different orientation. So as you inhale, pull your shoulder blades together. Chest goes forward, but everything else stays still. Exhale, bring your forearms together. Possibly palms come together to touch. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Okay, do it 2 more times. Open up the goalpost. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arms together. Good. 1 more time. Open up. And close it out. Come back to those goalpost arms first. Don't rush. Arms reach up and overhead. Coming back to that high crescent. Good. Then straighten your front leg. Bend more or at all into that back knee. Take your time as you start to lean back. And the right arm lowers and then reaches towards the back heel. Maybe you touch your leg. Maybe you don't. It doesn't matter. Then come right back up, high crescent. Use the next exhale. Twist over the front leg. Arms out to the side. Then unwind. Come right back. Alanasana. Good. Hinge forward. Frame your front foot with your hand. Step back either to a plank or straight to your chaturanga. Glide yourself through to your back bend. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Hips lift. Push the floor away, hug the arms in. Release any tension in your neck. And on your next inhale, heels lift, gaze forward. Make your way to the top. Giant step, jump, multiple steps, forward fold. Come back to your chair pose, so bend your knees, lower your hips, arms reach back up. And sit a little bit deeper. Press firmly into your feet. Come to stand, extended mountain. Good. Firm the legs. And then cactus your arms. Bring those elbows towards your rib cage. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and lift the chest. Maybe release the head. Little back bend. Good. Come right back up. Arms up and overhead. Inhale. Exhale, take your forward fold. At the bottom of your exhale, step your right foot back. Lower your back knee. Rise up. Find your Anjaneyasana low lunge. So find your low lunge first. So activate the legs. So press the front heel down, pull it back. Back knee down, pulling forward, right? And then maybe if you're up for it, listen to your body. That back hip lowers a little bit more, comes a little bit more forward, maybe. Playing with back bending options here. So lift your spine. So separate your low ribs from your pelvis and then lean back. Good. And then use the breath. So inhale, lengthen, separating the upper and lower bodies, and then exhaling, leaning back. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you have enough. One more. Lean back. And make your way right back up. Nice long spine. And then hinge forward, frame your front foot with your hands as you straighten your front leg, arriving in Ardha Hanumanasana half splits. Plant the right hand down and then just take a twist over your front leg. Maybe gaze up towards the fingers. And release your hand back down to the floor. Bend back into your front knee. Come to that low runner's lunge first, long spine. And then when you're ready, left foot goes back. Left knee meets right. Hips stay high. Knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Vinyasa. Lower your chest and your chin down towards the floor. And then pull yourself through to your back bend, Cobra or an up dog. Shoulder blades gliding down your back. Make your way to your downward facing dog. Now take a breath here in your down dog, and once again, just check in, listening to your body. As you take an inhale, lift both heels. And then as you exhale, step your right foot forward. Lower your back knee, rise up. Find your low lunge first. Activate the legs, and we'll play with that back bend on the second side. So lift first, and then reach back. Use the breath. Inhale, lift up, and reach back. Good. Last time. Lifting up, and reaching back. And come right back up to that neutral low lunge. And then maybe try to make this a fluid movement as you come into your half split twist. So lowering the arms down as you straighten the front leg, left hand comes to the floor, and then right arm scoops up as you twist. Or maybe you take it step by step. Do whatever works for you. Bending back into your front knee as you lower your top hand down to the floor. Come back to that runner's lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and then step the back foot forward. You can take multiple steps or a giant step, but come to a forward fold at the top of your mat. And then come to stand. Extended mountain. Good. Cactus those arms. Take another back bend here. Lift the chest. Squeeze your glutes. Maybe get dramatic with your neck. Make your way right back up. Inhale. Take that forward fold. Once again, bending your knees if you need to. At the bottom of your exhale, left foot steps back. Lowering the back knee. Coming to that runner's lunge. Keep the spine nice and long. Use blocks if you need them to keep you from rounding forward. From here, plant your hands firmly down and then send your right leg back, straight back behind you for a little balance. Square your hips to the floor. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Option to stay here or send the left arm forward. Spinal balance. So regardless of where you are, maybe you have your hand down, maybe you're reaching forward. Bend your right knee and lift the leg. Squeeze that glute. If you're playing with the arm, reach your left arm back. Maybe you can't touch your foot. Maybe you're just reaching and you're pressing your right hand firmly and opening and twisting and lifting the back leg. Maybe you can grab your foot. If you can't grab your foot, go ahead and kick your foot into your hand. Pull your hand against your foot. Just open here for a little tiger. If you have your foot, release it, don't slingshot. Come right back to spinal balance first. Extend the leg and the arm. Release your hand. Now release your leg. Come back to that tabletop position, and then knees, chest, chin. Lower your chest and your chin down. Pull yourself through. Find your back bend. Come back to your downward facing dog. Hips lift, heels down. Take a breath here. Just reset. Check in. Right side, left side. As you inhale, lift both heels. Exhale, step your left foot forward, lower the back knee. Find that low runner's lunge first. So really activate the legs. Notice if you tend to dump into your hips, if you tend to droop. Hug your thighs in towards the middle. Lengthen your spine nice and long. And we're coming back to that spinal balance. You can take it step by step on this side or make it a fluid movement. Send the left leg back as you reach the right arm forward. And whether or not your hand is on the ground or reaching forward, bend your left knee, engage that glute, lift the leg. And from here, start to reach back if you're playing with that back bend. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you can't reach your foot yet. That's fine. Maybe you can, whichever. So if you have your foot, do the things. Kick and pull and breathe. Think of lengthening your spine and then lifting the chest and the leg. So we're not dumping into our joints. But if you have your foot, release it. Come back to spinal balance first. Release your hand to the mat, but leave the leg lifted. On your next exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, spread those shoulder blades apart, and then step your foot in between your hands. Come to that low runner's lunge. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Step the back foot forward, come to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Good. Inhale, circle sweep, come to stand. Extend the mountain. Pause. Interlace your fingers and place your hands behind your head. Stand firmly, come back to that active leg situation in Tadasana. See if you can do it every time you come back. And then lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale, keep the hips facing forward, but then twist your torso to the right. Inhale back through center. Twist to the left. Come back through center. Release your arms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, take a forward fold. Pause at the bottom. Heel toe your feet out to the distance of your Malasana squat. So for some of you, it will be really wide. For some, it will be more narrow. Some of you, your toes will turn out, and some of you, your toes will face forward. Do whatever your body is in agreement with. Hands come together in prayer at heart center. And pressing your arms against your legs, lengthening your spine, so try not to round forward. And see if you can tuck your tailbone towards the floor. Come to your breath. And make your way onto your bottom. If you're able to do it in a sexy way, go for it. If you need help, just place your hand behind you and just guide your bottom to the floor. And then send your legs out in front of you. So sitting in Dandasana staff pose first. Sitting on your sit bones. Stacking your shoulders over your hips. And then bring your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. Engage the left leg, so don't just hang out there. So flex the feet a little bit softly. Plug both hips firmly on the floor. And then when you're ready, left arm reaches up. Use your exhale, take your twist. Maybe you wrap the arm in front of your shin. If you have more space, maybe you hook. If you are able to bind, go for the bind if you want to. Wherever you've arrived, use the next inhale, lengthen your spine, sit up straight. And then use your next exhale to deepen into your twist. Take the gaze over your back shoulder. And unwind your torso. It's nice and slow. And then bring the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Good. Sitting nice and tall. Arms reach up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can fold forward, keeping your back fairly flat. Just reaching. And then when you hit your edge, just release your hand. So maybe this is as far as you get. Maybe you can actually reach your foot. Maybe you can grab your wrist. It doesn't matter. Just take a breath here. So come to wherever your edge is today. And then use the breath. So inhale. Notice where sensations come up in your body. And then exhale, release. See if you can soften somewhere. And you know, you might start feeling things that are more emotional. And that's okay too. But just observe them Notice. No attachment. Now slowly start to walk yourself back up. And then we will switch out the legs. So now the right leg comes forward and the left foot comes to the outside of the right thigh. And it might be different on this side, and that's normal. So find your situation first. So plug those hips down. And then when you're ready, your right arm will reach up. Exhale, take the twist. Maybe you hook, maybe you bind, maybe you wrap. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Crown of the head up. Stay tall though. Deepen the twist. And unwind nice and slow. There's no rush. Just let your body kind of naturally come back to center. And then take the inside of your foot, or the sole of your foot, to the inside of your thigh. Sitting nice and tall. Take your time. Get yourself set. When you're ready, arms reach up. And then as you exhale, hinge forward. And you might find a big difference from this side to the other side. Maybe they're the same. Maybe you have a tighter side and a looser side. But same thing, wherever you have arrived, use your breath. Inhale, observe. And then exhale, decide. Choose to let go. Slowly start to walk yourself back up. And then send your left leg forward. So come back to that staff pose. And arms come up towards the ceiling. And then round your spine. So find a cat spine as you reach your arms forward. And then just slowly start to roll down onto your back. Nice and slow. And once you hit your bottom, bringing your thighs towards your chest and then out towards your armpit, taking a little happy baby. So grabbing a hold of whatever you want or can reach. Maybe it's the ankles, possibly the pinky edges of the feet, possibly peace sign fingers of your toes. So choose whatever it is you want. If you crave movement here, take it. If you crave stillness, take it. If you're going to be still here, you can rock and back and forth. You can straighten and bend one knee at a time. If you're here to be still and breathe, plug your tailbone to the floor, right? So instead of lifting it up, plant that tailbone down and then pulling your thighs towards the floor. Here. And wherever you are in your happy baby, just bringing your thighs together at your chest and giving yourself a little hug so you can keep your hands on your shins. If you have the space and you want to, you can make yourself into a tight little ball. And then release your legs out long and wide, arms out long and wide by your side. Inch your shoulder blades a little bit closer together. Give your chest a little bit of lift. Take one final intentional breath. So inhale fully, fill all the way up to your max and then hold. And with an open mouth sigh, release, let everything go. Allow yourself to melt into the floor, trusting it completely to hold you. Let your body take over breathing. You don't have to control it anymore. I invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you are willing and able to do so. Thank you so much for choosing to flow with me today. It truly is an honor. The light in me sees, honors, and respects the light in you. Namaste. If you enjoy flowing with me, please like this video and subscribe to my channel so you'll be the first one to know when I release a new class. For access to my full library of post tutorials and continuously growing full-length classes, subscribe to Phoenix Fitness Yoga on Demand. Just click the link in the description to learn more. Namaste.